Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am John Browne. I'm very excited today because I have some new gear that I'm doing my voice with. So I've got the Zoom F1 recorder, which is recording to a lav mic, and I also have the H6 handy recorder with the XY pattern and the shotgun mic on top of the camera. So hopefully the audio for my voice is going to be better. But anyway, enough of that. I wanted to say that today is Fat Files number 2, and these are questions that you guys have asked me on Instagram. So I'm going to answer 10 questions that I think will be good for you guys to know the answers to, and I'll be doing this every 2 weeks. So yeah, just keep subscribing, keep watching, and let me know if you have any questions. Subscribe to my Instagram and make sure that you ask a question if there's anything that you want me to answer. So I've got all the questions screenshotted to my phone, and I'm just going to go through the first 10. So what's your approach when writing a song? Do you ever start with drums first? And the answer to that question is that I generally sit away from my computer. I'll play my guitar, try and come up with a few bits and pieces here and there, and when I feel like I've got something that could maybe finish a whole song, I'll sit in front of my computer and get it all down. I've found for me that's the fastest way to do it, rather than me just sat in front of my computer hoping for something to happen. Pick up my guitar, go into a different room, go somewhere else, jam till something cool comes out. So question number 2, this one's a good one. At what point did you realize that you wanted music to be your career? And it was actually the moment when I bought the album Slippery When Wet by Bon Jovi, and on the particular disc that I had, it had the video for Wanted Dead or Alive, and I saw the Bon Jovi airplane and I was like, that's what I want to do. I want my own private jet. Hasn't quite worked out the way I wanted it to. 12, 13? 13, yeah, just about 13. No, it was 12. 13. 13? Yeah. Okay, next question, question number 3. What's your thoughts on Beneath Reach? Beneath Reach is a band. We've actually played with them at Euroblast a few years ago. They're from Norway, and I think that band are fantastic. I can't remember the name of the album. Something Waters was one of the tracks. I'm not selling it really, do I? Because I can't remember anything. It's been a few years, but the vocalist actually, if I remember rightly, auditioned for Monuments at one point. Ilkja, I think his name is, or something like that. Something close to that. Anyway, yeah, great band. They were kind of djenty sounding before the whole djent thing came into play. I don't really consider them a djent band, just a really good band. So yeah, thumbs up for me for Beneath Reach. So question number 4, this one's a really good one. What's the best tip you could give for gaining an audience? And my advice is to be yourself, trust your gut, be completely genuine, and just do something that you're passionate about. Like, don't follow trends, just do what you think is cool. If anyone takes the piss out of you for it, then fuck them. Question number 5. How do I tell my bandmate, guitar, his vibrato is ass? And my advice is you should tell him immediately, because there is not enough sound space on this planet to allow for bad vibrato. Question number 6. What's the most useful thing you have learned when it comes to playing guitar? Also dream rig. So I'm only going to answer one of those, and that's the first part, because I think the first part is great. So the most useful thing that I learned was to actually get good at rhythm guitar. Like in my early years, I was just trying to like copy Yngwie Malmsteen, John Petrucci, and all those shredder dudes. And then I quickly realized that there's a lot more to guitar than just playing as fast as you can. And I'm glad that came about, because I really enjoy playing rhythm and writing riffs. So that learning to play rhythm properly was definitely the best thing I ever learned. Question number 7 is, what drew you to Dadgad tuning? And truthfully, it was Ackle Caney. Ackle had a band before Tesseract, before Fell Silent, called Mikor Barish. And there was one of the tracks that he played, I remember playing in Dadgad tuning, which I'm guessing that he got from Led Zeppelin, because I know that he loves Jimmy Page. And yeah, just seeing that tuning was like, it came at the perfect time. I was struggling to write music in standard tuning. tried this tuning and it just, you could put your fingers wherever you wanted and it sound good. So yeah, that's how it came about. Question number 8. What's the best pedal you've ever played? Now, I'm very biased in this one, but it is definitely my signature Pandemonium overdrive pedal by Reaper Pedals. It just sounds great. Anyone that I've given that pedal to try, regardless of what genre they play in, they just think it's a great pedal. So that is the best pedal I've ever played. So Reaper Pedals, Jimmy, sick. Okay, question number 9. Thanks to you, I improved my down picking. My question is, will you visit Ukraine? And well, firstly, thank you very much. I'm glad that I was able to help, but I did just copy James Hetfield. And then as far as going to the Ukraine, hopefully one day. I remember we had an offer to go there recently and it just didn't work out. So I apologize about that, hopefully in the future. And finally, question number 10. How long have you been playing guitar and have you taken lessons or are self-taught? So I had my guitar, my first acoustic guitar was nylon strung from the age of about 6 or 7. I can never quite remember. And I played it for maybe 6 months and got very, very bored. I don't really consider myself as starting to play guitar until I got my electric guitar, which was for my 13th birthday. So that means I've been playing guitar for 20 years. No. Yeah, 20 years. Damn, I'm getting old. So I had lessons from age 14, 15 with a guitar player called Owen Vaughan Edwards. He's around the scene in the UK a little bit. He co-wrote one of Andy James's courses on his site. I know that. He's a very, very good guitar player. And I had lessons from him till I was about 17, 18. So maybe 3-4 years. And then from then on, completely self-taught. I self-taught myself most of the rhythm stuff just from listening to loads of Meshuggah, loads of Metallica, trying to imitate that basically. So yeah, I've been playing for a long time, 20 years. So that's the end of Fact Files number 2. If you have any questions that you want to ask me, then follow me on Instagram and I'll post an Insta story a couple of days before I do these videos. And you can ask whatever question you want there about my guitar history, about me, anything you want. And I'll pick 10 at random, what I want to basically answer. And you know, if you don't get it that week, it might end up being in the one the week after. So ask your question and I look forward to reading your questions as well. So thank you very much again. I've been John Browne. Please subscribe to my YouTube and I'll see you next time.